And the West will start out with the possession. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Wembanyama's out there with Doncic. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Curry. And it's Jokic in at the 5, home in the paint. Now Butler. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Wembanyama outside. Offensive rebound. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now, SGA. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Good on the three-point shot.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Butler feeling out of it. Pass to Green. From outside the arc. And Stephen Curry gets the 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Curry. He's got 5. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wembanyama, no good. Now here's Curry. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Curry against Curry. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got 7 points.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the West All-Stars. They lead by a bucket. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. We've got Durant. James is out there with Holmgren. Then there's Edwards. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Here's Podziemski. Pass to Butler. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. And here is Holmgren. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Holmgren's got the lead up to 7 out for the West All-Stars. There's a minute left in the first half of the game. Podziemski finds Butler. Porzingis with a screen on Durant. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. And the Warriors with some changes. Santos is checked in, and Curry subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the West. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Kevin Durant. The West leading by 7. LeBron outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. That's a 2 from Butler. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Butler's got his first 2 points.
And watch out when Butler gets going on offense. He's fantastic at shooting once he gets in a rhythm.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From past the arc. That's good from Edwards on the assist by LeBron. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Up top, Curry, guarded by Doncic. The kick outside to Butler. From deep, Jimmy Butler!
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. West All-Stars lead by 5. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And here is Curry. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Moses Moody is out there with Curry, and it's Santos in at the 3 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
And he's had his ups and downs from distance, but Jimmy Bucket's always aggressive, looking to score.
The Warriors trailing. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Guys, back to you.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. After Jimmy Butler made that last 3-pointer, a 3 from Wembanyama. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Wembanyama has got himself on the board with 3 there. There's a minute left in the third. Outside Butler. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Basket good.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Butler against Wembanyama. Left side Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Doncic. The West leading by 4. Outside Curry. Jokic sets the screen for Curry. No good from outside. The third quarter comes to a close. West All-Stars out in front, leading by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
and he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Luka Doncic out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Curry in at the point. Here's Curry. Following the basket by Jokic. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Here's Curry. Wembanyama, a screen on Curry. Trained from outside.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Green with a screen for Curry. And hit the three. The West leading by 7. Outside Curry. Doncic. The three doesn't go. 1:05 left here in the fourth quarter. There's the drive. It drops.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Curry looking around. Jokic. Here's Curry. Takes the three. That's off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Curry. It falls.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Now Curry. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
That's in there.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 5. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
You have to be smart here. That they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
Thank you once again, Allie. Curry against Curry. Getting crafty. Curry cooks him up inside.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Here's SGA. And they go to the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
Timeout called the Warriors. 15 seconds left in the game. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Here's Curry. Outside Butler. Takes the shot. Good.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
And that's been the theme of the night. Stringing together stops has been difficult.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.